This is the glaze that I was talking about, the yellow salt and the Laura turquoise over. Okay, this glaze on the handle. Okay, this is the handle. I'm gonna do the handle. Show you how to do the handles. Here, this was from my previous class that I showed them how to make different handles. Okay, you roll a different texture on the handles. Okay, and even without any texture at all. Right? So first I would show you how to pull the traditional way that you pull the handles. Okay, you pull the handle. This is the handle. You use the free hand to pull it. Okay, so this kind of handle. First, you wanna use your hand to roll the coil. The better the coil, the better your handle will be. Okay, so you wanna make sure that your handle is even. Even you can have a piece of wood if you are not sure that your hand is flat. Okay, this is my trick. Get a flat piece of wood here. You just roll it like that. Okay, so it will be even. Okay, it will be even. So that's the handle. Roughly, you roll it, and I usually roll one side thicker than the other. Okay, so one side thicker, this side is thinner. So you get to choose which part to fit your body of the cup. Okay, and before I pour it, I usually pound it so it's flat. Okay, it's flat like that. And you're gonna get a bucket of water. And when you pour the handle, you want to use a lot of water. Okay, a lot of water. So put your hand, soak it in the water, and you want to wet the whole piece, right? And then you're gonna form a shape like this. Okay, this kind of shape. So the clay is gonna pass in through this hole here. So you hold in the handle and you pull down. Okay, you don't want to pull it slowly. You want to pull it fast and quick, so that it's very important that your piece of clay is slippery. Okay? It's slippery, so you want to pull down fast, right? And you don't want to stop right in the middle. If you pull and stop right in the middle, the powder is going to get thicker and thicker, and it's easy to get break. So you want to pull all the way down, okay? All the way down, right? And you see that when you form in this kind of shape, this part actually is thicker than the other side, right? So once you pull down this way, you want to alternate, okay? Switch side. So you switch, okay? So I pull this one down and then pull this one down, okay? That. So you switch side, right? So that's the handle that you pull, right? And then the last step is I usually like to have the handle on both ends a bit thinner. So this is what I do. Put the hand on the back of the handle, use my thumb, I pull from one side, okay? And then put it on the back and pull the other side. Okay, this and this, this and this. Okay, like that. Okay, right. And then after you're done with the handle pulling, you want to hang your handle on the side of the wheel or somewhere else, because after you pull it, this is slippery. If you try to attach it right away, you're gonna mess up. So I usually wait maybe an hour or two later to join the handle. So if you want to attach the handle, you want to use this kind of method. You want to pull your handle ahead of time. Okay, maybe before you trim, so that once after you finish your trimming, the surface is dry enough and you can easy to attach your handle, right? So this is the one way of pulling your handle, and a lot of potter doing that way, okay? Pulling the handle right from a coil. And now I'm going to show you the easy way to pull the handle. Actually, not pull the handle, making the handles, okay? Like here, okay, this kind of handle. The trick is you want to find the wooden bowl, okay, with the texture like this. So first, again, you want to roll the coil, okay, the even coil. So this is going to be the round coil, the rounder shape, okay. Maybe use that to get it nice, okay, get it nice and right. And then you're going to have two of this. You're going to put your handle right here, okay. So if you are rolling the same strap the same way, okay, let me show you. If you roll it the same way, okay, so this looks like worm, okay. Right? So that's one of the texture of the handle. Let me remove that. Right. So this time I'm going to roll this way and this one a different way, 90 degrees, okay? Okay, so it's different kind of handle, okay, so to put it right here, we put it right here for your reference, okay?
Still looks like a worm.
Yeah, it's more like a crocodile's texture. Okay. This time I'm going to put it sideways, okay? Slanted way. Again. Okay, so you got different way. So many different kind of possibilities to get your handles, right? But this kind of handle has to be round because you want to roll it. So it's a round handle. Okay. Now, let's forget about this. We're gonna roll some flat one, the flat handles. So this is very basic, the rolling the coil. Okay. All right, so I am going to make it flat, or actually I could use this one to make it flat. Right. So now, this is the texture with the texture, okay? So we're gonna hold on one side, one end right in the middle. This is the middle part, okay? This is the middle line here. So you're gonna roll from the one side, okay? And then you roll on the other side. So you got this kind of handle, okay? Can you give me more clay? I run out of clay.
How much do you want?
Okay, that's good. Right. So with a lot of changeable, this is changeable texture. Okay. Let me go using a different one. So again, finding the center line right here, right? So you roll this way, roll on this side. So you got this handle, okay? And if you want a just simple one, without any texture on it. And remember, when you roll the coil, okay, you guys just started with the wheel. We never have hand build, okay, experience. If you roll a nice coil, you roll all the way, okay? You don't want to stop right here. If you stop like that, you're going to flatten it. So if you roll the coil all the way and use in here the more area, you're going to end up with nice coil. Okay, that's how you roll the coil. Okay, nice round coil, and then you make it flat. So I'm just going to use this simple roller. Make a simple so just a simple line in the middle. Simple line in the middle. Okay. So this is going to be the handle of the today. Okay, I'm going to just put it on top of my top here. So I need a needle tool. Do you have a needle tool? Right. Thanks. Thank you. So this is what I was talking about. Since I just wrote it without any slip at all, so it's workable. Okay, you can hold it without getting any of your finger marks on it, right? So I'm going to cut a little curve. Okay, cut in a little curve here, right? And then I'm going to use the needle tool to score it. And also I score it right here. Usually I will put my handle right maybe a 1/4 inch underneath of the top rim, okay, around this location here. So when you want to attach the handle, you want to score it, make the surface rough, okay, and here you score it, make the surface rough. And also before I attach it, I usually like to use my fingernail, okay, to tap it, tap this part here. So you open up a little bit, okay. It's kind of this part I will have a little bit extra clay on the side. Okay, I open it up a bit. Okay, and then you want to put the slip in between. Okay, put the slip. I don't have slip. You can just use water. Okay, water would be fine. Put some water here, and then I score again. I make slip right out of my pot. Okay. Okay. Make sure the hand is dry. So I'm gonna attach the handle. Make sure you have support underneath, inside. Okay. So I squeeze this right in here. Make sure you apply pressure, okay? Apply pressure to it. Right? So the piece is attached. We will do a better job after we finish the whole piece, okay? So I will let this one hang it down naturally, and then so I could adjust it. So to see where is the location of the bottom piece. Okay, and usually, for my personal preference, I like to at least have 2 fingers to go in for the mud. Okay, because you're gonna include liquid inside, so it's gonna be heavier. So 1 finger probably is not enough. So at least the clearance for 2 fingers to go in for your mud, right? Okay, so I bring this up, and this is where I'm going to attach it. I score it here, put a drip of water here, put it right back here, and make sure when I'm squeezing, okay, attaching it, I have finger supported on the inside. Okay, put the finger there, and just use my thumb and compress it. And for better attachment on the bottom, usually before I compressed it, usually if I have a brush, I would get a brush and get a drip of water right in the joint, at the joint, before I compressed it. That to make sure that it will stay better. Okay, so that's how you attach the handle. But for now, after I attach it, I will not do anything. But maybe 10-15 minutes later, I will come back and then get a needle tool. And you see that when I tap it, it opened up a little bit, right? I have a residual clay here. I'm going to use the round corner of my needle tool and just blend the clay together. Okay, blend it, and also on the inside. But for now, I will do nothing because I just make the handle right away, right? So this part here, the body, is drier because it's been sitting there for a week, and it's trimmable. So it means this piece already shrink, but the handle I just make right out of the clay, so it's still wet. So the reason why I gonna do that job later is because I want the body to draw some water from the handle so that they even out. So after they even out, after 10-15 minutes later, I smooth it. I guarantee 99.9% it's not gonna break up. Okay.
You make handle and cup at the same time?
Yes, you could do that. That's why I told you that when you pull the handle, you want to wait 1 hour later to attach it. But this one, we just made right out of it. So my way to get that handle and the body even out is waiting 10-15 minutes. And you will feel it. You will feel it that this part will be drier and it's closer to the same dryness of your cup.
So the question is like, what is the better practice? Do you, right now normally it's a week old cup, right? So it's more drier?
Yes.
But do you make it like on the day when you're actually making a cup, or you actually wait for a week and then you attach a handle?
No, after you trim, you want to attach the
After
handle.
trim, okay.
So you don't make the handle on the cup at the same time. No. But before you trim, you can pull the handle. That's why when you are pulling the handle method, you'll do maybe 1 hour or 2 ahead of time. So after you trim, you attach that dryness is almost similar. That idea is that when this part is softer, this part is drier, it's gonna pull away because this is gonna dry more and this dry less, so you'll pull away. But if you wait until maybe 10-15 minutes later and you score it and you smooth it, then you don't have the problem. Okay, so the 10-15 minutes is the key. Okay, it's the key. And I see a lot of people after the attached handle, they put wax resist to cover, to coat it. You don't need to. Okay, just do what I told you. 10-15 minutes, 99.9% is not gonna break up. As long as you squeeze it hard enough. Okay, you attach hard enough. Okay. Any questions? No? Okay. Go ahead and finish up your stuff you're doing.